They thought his land was worthless. Neighbors mocked him, developers pressured him, and even the local council said it was a waste of space. But when they finally forced him to sell, they had no idea what was hidden deep beneath the soil. A discovery that would shock everyone and make him the man they could never laugh at again. John was a quiet farmer who had inherited a piece of land from his father. It wasn't much, just dry fields, cracked soil, and a few old barns falling apart. Developers wanted it. The HOA complained it was an eyesore, and the town whispered, "Why doesn't he just sell and move on?" But John refused. He said the land had history, memories, value beyond money. No one believed him. Soon, pressure turned into threats. Letters in the mail, HOA fines, and one day, men came to his door saying, "Sign the papers, sell it, or lose everything." Finally, with no choice left, John signed. The neighbors celebrated, thinking they'd won. But only weeks later, the truth began to surface, literally. As the new owners brought in construction crews to dig, workers' shovels struck something unusual. At first, they thought it was just stone. But as they dug deeper, they uncovered wooden beams. Then, a staircase. Confused, they kept going until they hit something extraordinary. An underground chamber, untouched for decades. Inside were crates sealed tight. When pried open, they revealed documents, gold coins, and artifacts from the Civil War era. It turned out John's great-grandfather had hidden valuables during wartime, burying them beneath the soil to keep them safe. And for over a century, no one had known, except the land itself. The story spread like wildfire. Reporters came. Historians called it one of the greatest local discoveries in decades. The land everyone thought was worthless was now priceless. And John, the man they had mocked, fined, and forced out, became the rightful heir to a fortune no one had imagined. Legal battles followed, but John had proof of inheritance. The treasure was his by right. The developers who pushed him out lost millions. The HOA, who called his land an eyesore, now had historians and tourists lining up at their doorstep. John returned, not as a poor farmer, but as a man whose legacy could never be stolen again. They forced him to sell what they thought was worthless. But greed blinded them to the truth. The land wasn't empty. It was full of history, value, and honor. Sometimes, what looks broken or useless to the world holds treasures beyond imagination. So the next time you see someone holding on to what you call worthless, remember John's story. Because true value often lies beneath the surface. What would you have done if you were in John's place? Sold the land or fought to keep it? Share your thoughts in the comments. And subscribe for more suspenseful stories with shocking endings. Oh!